if you're going to limit the number of guesses you have in this game, you actually have to make a variable store exactly how many times they've guessed. So you make sure you go to your variables, and then you click make a variable. It's got to be a nice descriptive name. You still need to know what's in this one. So I'm going to say number of guesses. You'll notice how it's one word because variables can only be one word. And so every time I've added a word, I've capitalized that. So it's something called camel case. Because you see, it looks like the humps of a camel. So I've created a variable, and every single time you create a variable, you have to give it an initial value. So I'm going to set that initial value when I start that program to 0 because I haven't guessed anything yet. But think about where you're going to place this in the next bit in your code. Every time they make a guess, you need to increase that value by 1. So make sure that you are clicking on that change value and you are using the right variable. So I always keep that number, the variable actually shown at the top, so I can actually test my program to make sure that's working. So every time I press the space button, you'll see that it does increase by 1. So think about how you can use that and how you can use those if statements that we looked at before, the ones that allow you to get a loop, to limit the number of times they can guess the magic number.